Hi everybody, how you doing? My name is Mntwana. Let's get started without further ado. Your first time here, make sure you click the link below and you can watch the video that I will give back to the community, right? As far as knowledge, help the brothers and sisters so they can stand on their own 2 feet, especially homeless and people who are disadvantaged. Why I do that? Because I'm a former homeless. I'm a homeless baby. I was 4 years homeless, and you know what? So that's why we go back and I play to brother and sister, so we can give them knowledge so they can stand on their own 2 feet. Give them skills, sets, so they can use that to sustain themselves and their beautiful talent. Let's get started. The first question right here. So we have a three question that I'm gonna do them. That one, this one, and that one right here. So let me start with this one right here. Okay. So this one, there's a two method that we can use to solve this question, right? Fantastic. The first question. So they give a demand of the function equal to demand of the function of a commodity equal to Q equal to 80 minus 2.5, where P and Q are the price and quantity respect. It's amount of the price for elasticity demand of the price is equal to 20. Indicate whether demand of is elastic or inelastic. At the price, just like how we see. So first and foremost, is a two method you can solve this question. I'm going to show you them both. So the first method, what we're gonna do, let's write this equation in the form of this one: P equal to A minus B Q. P equal to A minus B Q. So meaning P, it must be on the left. So if you take this one over here on the left, remember it's a negative 2.5. So it will become positive 2.5, but what with the P equal, just equal. Here it must be A. A means any number, which is going to be 80. And something with a Q, can you see here? It must be at the last. So this is going to be at the last. Remember this positive, when you jump over equal sign, it's going to be minus what? Just a Q. But remember, we just need only P here. So divided by 2.5, divided by 2.5, divided by 2.5 through, or divided by 2.5, divided by 2.5, and divided by 2.5. This and this cancel, so I'll make come and write down here P equal. Now 80 divided by 2.5 equal to 32, I believe. 80 divided by 2.5, so you can use a calculator here. Okay, say 80. So raise everything, say 80 divided by 2.5 divided by 2.5. Boom, 32. So now this is going to be equal to 32. So we come here, we write out 32. So 32, yes, correct. Minus, this equal to minus 1 divided by 2.5 equal to 0.4 what? Q. All right. So this is the question we want. So we're going to compare with the standard equation. So which is a P equal to A, just say A minus BQ. BQ is like say B and Q. So what the value of A? If you can equate here the value of A equal to 32, A equal to 32, and B. What is the B? Negative cancel. B equal to 0.4. Equal to 0.4. So we have A and B. Oh, 0.4, sorry. And B. So what we're going to do now, we can get the elasticity of demand. Elasticity of demand, right, is the elasticity of demand equal to negative 1 over B. You memorize this, right? And then P over Q. And we almost have a lot of value. We have a B. What the value of B? B equal to 0.4. P. What is the P? They say here, when the price equal to 20, means that's the value of P. The only thing we don't have is a Q. So for us to get Q, you can come back here in original equation. Let's make some space here. In original equation, let me just see what it's here. So the only thing we do not have is Q, because we want the value of Q. So we're going to say Q equal 8 is 8 minus 2.5, 2.5. P, the value of P equal to 20, the one they have given to us. So 80 divided by 2.5, 20. 80 minus 2.5, 20. Plug in the calculator, see which value is that. Okay. So we're going to say 80. Okay. Cancel, say 80. 80 minus 2.5, 2.5, bracket. So we say we're going to plug 20 and know the value Q that we're going to use to get the elasticity of demand equal to 30. 30. Woo! Okay, cool. So we come here, we say, oh wow, our Q equal to 30. Okay. So now we have all the value here. So elasticity of demand equal to -1 over B. What the value of B? B we know. B, what the value of B? B equal to 0.4. So instead of B, I'm going to say this B is going to be 0.4 now. Multiply P. What is the P? P equal to 20. I'll replace this P with it. 20 over Q. What the value of Q? Q will say equal to 30. We got it to 30, I believe. So elasticity of demand equal. So plug in a calculator now and get the. Sorry. Okay. So we're gonna say fraction. Come here, write your fraction. -1 over 0.4, 0.4, 0.4. There's a lot of method you can solve this question. Eh? I'm gonna show another method. Times. Okay, fraction, 20 over 30. 20 over 30. Over 30. Come back down here. Come on. Over 30. Okay. So this is going to be 1.6666, -1.666. Okay. So we get the value. So elasticity demand equal to -1.666. So in other words, if you approximate this in math, you can say elasticity of demand. Look, elasticity of demand is like -1.7. Oh, the space is not enough. So I can raise because we know the solution here. Okay, -1.7. So I can finish up this question. And then I'm going to show you now how to solve the same question using another method. There's another method, my beautiful family. Okay, so elasticity of demand equal to -1.7 if you approximate, because in one decimal place means you want to stop here. You know why I do that? Because here these are options, so I'm trying to look. So this number, when this number is either 5 or more than 5, is going to change the previous one. So it's like, say, -1.7 elasticity of demand. But remember, the elasticity, it must be in absolute. Absolute is like, okay? So we're going to do the same here, -1.7. But hey, look, in math, if you have any number, if that number is negative, let's say -3. If you write your absolute, it's going to come out as a positive. That's how the absolute works. Anything negative, when it comes out of the absolute, become positive. But if it was already positive, it's still going to be positive. So if it's positive, it's going to be positive, obvious. But if it's negative, and then it's inside the absolute, it's going to come out as a positive number. So for that case, now if this one comes out here, it's going to be elasticity of demand is going to be positive 1.7. But we have a little rules here. If elasticity is greater than 1, then we say this is elastic. If our final answer here after you put in absolute, let's say if it was elasticity equal to 0.6, I'm just saying, this number is less than 1. If it's less than 1, and then you say this is inelastic. If it's less than 1. But in our case, we have found out our elasticity of demand after we plug in it in the absolute, it came as a 1.7. 1.7 is greater than 1. So for that case, the elasticity is elastic. So you come in the option here. Let's go for the first option. The first option is not true because they say E equal to 1.7 is not true. ED equal to elasticity demand equal to -1.7. And then after you plug in absolute, it becomes 1.7. So this is not true because this is lying. Because we got negative, and then after plugging the absolute, so it's already wrong, because if that one's wrong, everything is wrong. Now let's come to the second one. It's totally wrong because we don't have 0.6. The third one, oh yes, because this one, yes, elasticity equal to negative, because when you plug in absolute, it's going to give you 1.7 is greater than 0, and then is the elastic. Oh yes. Number 4, no, there's no 0.6. So our option 3 is the right answer. Now let's go for the next question. Let's take a time phase because I'm trying to save a lot of time. Do this question this more time. Now let's go to the next question quick. So the next question here. Next question. The same question they give you. That one right here. So the second question, let me do using another method because we got 2 methods. Because I say the I'm going to show you another method. Let me solve this question with the 2 methods. Or you want me to solve the first question with the 2 methods? Maybe you want me to do that. You know what? If you want some more method, just go to my website. I have a mobile apps, and then you can check my apps. You know, you have some monthly subscription. Come and join the class. I'm gonna show you all the method. All right, my beautiful family. Yeah. Oh, all right. Now, let me solve this question using another method. Oh, well, sorry, my pause. If you want to do now, you can do the first method. I'm going to do using the second method. So the second method is elasticity of demand equal to dq over dp times p over q. This is another method of solving it. But you can solve using the previous method if you want. So then let's find dp, dq. And let me differentiate. If you differentiate p here, look. If you differentiate p, you get dp. And then 6 is going to be 0. And then when you differentiate 3.5, q is going to be negative 3.5. Oh, the space. I don't know why I'm not writing that now. I'm sorry. When you differentiate p, it's going to become dp. When you differentiate 6, you get 0. When you differentiate negative 3.5, q is going to be negative. I'm going to write negative. Sorry. Ooh, okay. P dp is equal, and then when you differentiate negative 3.5, q is going to be negative 3.5, and then this q is going to fall away, dq. But since here I want dq dp means, let me make divide by dp, divide by dp. This and this cancel, so it's going to be same as, oh, here it's going to be 1 equal to negative 3.5 dp over dq. So for this part, you must know how to differentiate. Okay, you have to know. So if you don't know, you can watch my video for differentiation or leave in the comments below. Say, where is your video for differentiation? And I'm going to share with you. So divide by 3.5 negative, divided by negative 3.5. This and this cancel. So dp over dq equal to 1 over 35. Okay. So now we got that. So we're going to come and replace this. So right here, this will replace it with dp dq. What the value of p? P equal to 18 because they say the price equal to 18. So we know p. The only thing we don't have is a q. So how are we going to get q? So to get q, we come here now. Look, p, we know p equal to 18. So instead of say this p, I'm going to say 18 equal, it's not too good. So, okay, let me erase this because I don't need this one. Okay. So p, I'm going to substitute here to get the value of what? Of q, because I don't have a q. P, what's the p? P equal to 18 equal 60 minus 3.5 times, no, we don't know q, we're looking for q. All right, so take this to the left, it's going to become 3.5 q equals 60, just 60. This one comes to the right, it's going to be minus 18. So 3.5 q, let me check this to make sure, yeah. 6 minus 18 equal to 42 divided by 3.5 divided by 3.5. So 40 divided by 3.5, 42 divided by 3.5. So 42 divided by 3.5, we can plug this in the calculator. 42 divided by 3.5. Fraction, 42 over 3.5. 12. Okay. So that's going to give us 12. So this stuff equal to 12. So our Q equal to 12. So we have all the value here to get elasticity of demand. So we're going to say now, this is the formula if you want to use this method. And there's no negative here. No negative. So we're going to say elasticity of demand equal to, we can write it down. I can erase here because we got the value right there. Elasticity of demand equal to dq over dp. What is dq over dp? 1 over 35. Negative 1 over 35. Times p. Our p equal to 18 over q. What is the q? Q equal to, why did I get a q? Q equal to 12. I think it was 12. Yes, I believe it was 12. Let me see. Oh, yes, it's 12. So now let's plug in everything like how it's supposed to be. Okay. Negative, fraction. No. Okay, negative. Now we say 1 times 18. 1 times 18. Come on the bottom. Say 35 times 12. Okay, negative 3 over 70. Negative 3 over 70. So, and then you can say ST again. So 0.04. Okay, ED elasticity demand equal to -3 over 70, and then elasticity demand equal to 0.04 point something something something. But if you come to the option here, this question is a mistake because there's no answer here. But if I had to go to the closer one, the closest one would be this one. Negative. Sorry, I forgot negative. The closest one would be this one here. The option A is the most closest one. But this one, no. This one, no. This one, no. 0.04. This is little close. But this question is wrong. You know, the answers was not perfect. Now, let's go to the last one. Oh, let me do it using another method. The method that I showed you before. So you can see to work with back method. So I'm going to go fast since you know how we did the previous method. So just real quick, and then, okay. So how are we going to do the second method? Like the method we did before, we say elasticity of demand, 1 over B, and then P times Q. Okay, so we want to get B. So we want to get B, we must compare this to P. See, this is already in the right form. A minus B, Q is already in the right form. So what the value of A equal to 60, negative, negative, so B equal to 35. So we're going to say elasticity of demand equal to -1 over B. What is the B? B equal to 3.5. Times P. What is the P? P equal to 18 over Q. Q we don't know. So we're going to plug in here to get Q. What is the P? P equal to 18? No. P equal to 18 equal to 60 equal to 60 minus 3.5 Q. See? How are you going to get your Q? Okay, there's a lot of way you can do. Either you can take 60 back, so it's going to be 18 minus 60. It's going to be 18 minus 60 equal, so this one coming in, it's going to be -3.5 Q. So this is going to be 18 minus 60 equal to -42 equal to -3.5 Q. Divided by -3.5 divided by -3.5. So 42 divided by -3.5 is going to give us the value of Q. -42 divided by 3.5. -42 -3.5. 12. Okay. So we got 12. So our Q equal to 12. So for that case, instead of this Q, say equal to 12. So now we can plug this in the calculator and get elasticity, point of elasticity of demand. Demand the point, this is a point. The point of elasticity of demand equal to 1 over 35. See, that went so fast. Okay. 1 over 35 fraction -1 -1, sorry, times P equal to 18, I believe, and then we over, okay, we over 3.5 times 12, 3.5 times 12, 3.5 times 12. See, so okay, and then you press SD again, so it's 0.4. Oh no, man, we got 0.4. So the answer is option 3. Option 3 is the right answer. I'm sorry. The second method gave us the base up. So means I was wrong in a way when I did the first method. So the answer is okay. Let's see it again. Let me see it again. So if you say 0.4280, that's option number D. Option number D. Did I plug exactly correct? Excuse me, sorry. Let's see. -1 over 3.5. Let's see first. Over 3.5 times 18. 18 over 12. So how did I make mistake on the first one? Okay, I'm gonna do the first method again to see where I made a mistake, because this gives us 0.43. Okay, let me see. You see my mistake also? You learn from a mistake. So their first answer was wrong. Okay, so it's gonna be option 4. That's the answer. Okay, let's see. 0.43. Yeah, option 4. So now let me redo again the previous one. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. So this option is the right answer. Now let me do again that method and see. Okay, where I made a mistake, because it seems like I made a mistake somewhere. You know, I see what I made mistake. I think I forgot to put decimal here. I think so. I think I forgot to put decimal. That's why it was like that. Let me see. I think so. Okay, now let me do the previous method. And you go see my mistake. And you go see my mistake. So option 4 is the right answer. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, cool. Now let's do it again. Okay. So we say elasticity of demand equal to dq over dp, and this is going to be p over q. Now, so you differentiate dq and dp. So there's a lot we can do. If I differentiate this, I can say, okay, when you differentiate p, you get dp equal, this is going to be equal to 0 minus, differentiate this is going to be 3.5 what? dq. So divided by 3.5 divided by 3.5 is going to be 1 over 3.5. Oh, let me show you slowly because I know I deal with a slow length here. So let me not go too fast. Since I want to get, let's not do like that because I know it's a lot of you here. So let me take this to the left. So it's going to become 3.5q, and this one take to the right. So we still have a p equal is equal. Take this to the left, you get that one equal 60, 16. When this will come over, it's going to become negative p. So minus p. So if I differentiate 35q is going to give me 35dq, because this q is going to become dq equal, when you differentiate 60, 0, and minus, just minus, when you differentiate p, you get dp. Meaning this p becomes dp. So it's like minus dp. So we want to get dq dp, means divide by dp divide by dp. This and this cancel. So 3.5 dq over dp equal to negative 1. Divided by 35 divided by 3.5. 3.5 I don't need, 3.5 I don't need. This and this cancel. So dp over dq equal to negative 1 over 3.5. Negative 1 over 3.5. Negative 1 over 3.5. Okay. So wait. I'm doing something wrong. We want dq over dp. So my apologies, right? If you take over, I have to do it again slow. It's going to be 3.5 q equal to it again slow. 16. 16 this one over minus p. Differentiate 3.5 q is going to give us 3.5 dq. This does not have a p or q, is going to become 0. When you differentiate, this is going to be minus. This p is going to become dp because we differentiate only p. Same here, this q became dq. So we want to get dq over dp. So divide by 3.5 divided by 3.5. This and this cancel. So we got dq, and this dp is going to come to the bottom. Let me go slowly. Equal to negative d, because I'm doing with a slow pace line. Okay, so you can say that. Divide by dp, divide by tp. This and this cancel. So dq over dp equal to negative 1 over 3.5. Negative 1 over 3.5. Correct. I was right. dq over dp. So now, so we're going to say elasticity of demand dq over dp, negative 1 over 3.5. What is the p? They say a price equal to 18. P means price. How are we going to get the q here? Oh, we can substitute here p to get q. What is the value of p? P equal to 18. So we're going to say, let's come and say 18 equal to 60. Oh, it's not going to be enough. The space there. Yeah, I just plug in. I'm sorry for taking time. P equal to 18, 60 minus 3.5 times q. So how are we going to get q here? I can minus here. 18 minus 60 is going to be negative 42. Negative 42 equal negative 3.5. q divided by -3, 5 divided by -3, 5. This and this cancel, so q equal to 42 divided by 3.5, I think is 12. I believe so, equals 12. 42 divided by 3.5. 42 divided by 3.5. Excuse me. 42 divided by 3.5. 32 divided by 3.5. All right. Oh, wait, 42, not 32. Sorry. I'll be very careful. Yeah, 12. Correct. 12. So it's 12. So this is 12. It's true. So if you plug this in the calculator, okay, now let's plug in the calculator. Get the final answer. 1 over 32. 1 over 35. So come here, say fraction. Negative 1, 1. Over 3.5 times 18. Fraction. 18 over 12. Okay, and then press again. So it's 0.43. Yes, because 42, but on your approximate it's going to be 0.43. Woo! You see my mistake, man? Let me mistake. So this is the answer here. Oh, sorry, my apologies. So it's going to be answer is option number 4. Negative 0.43. And remember, this is point of elasticity. Point of elasticity equal to negative 0.43. Oh, here. Point of elasticity of demand equal to negative 0.4. Because it's 2, 8, whatever. So when your approximate is going to be 4.3. But if they want to say, so that's our answer. But if they could have asked for determine the elasticity of demand, then I could have said this. Look, if it was like our elasticity of demand, I must put absolute. Means that negative 0.43, I also have to put the absolute. And then she's going to give me this negative was going to fall away. Means it's going to be 0.43. And this 0.43, we know is less than 1. And if it's less than 1, then our elasticity was going to be inelastic. Because it's less than 1. That's how it should be. But they don't ask us that. Okay? So for that being said, I don't want to make this question longer, but hey, I want to do the third party too. It's very, very crucial. Let me do it for you quick. So we know we get out of this way. Okay, so if they ask to determine the equilibrium, what you do equate these two. Price of demand equal to price of supply. So you're going to say 50 minus 0.6 Q equal to this one, 20 plus 0.4. Whenever you see the equilibrium word for Q. Now, this is number 50. Take number, go to the number. So it's going to be 50 minus 20. Why? Because when you jump equal sign, the sign here is positive. When you jump equal, it's going to become negative. Okay, here we left with the plus 0.4. Q. This is negative because you look the sign on the left. When you jump over, look, 0.6. When you jump over equal sign, is going to become positive. Not more negative, it's going to become positive. 0.6 Q. Now, 50 minus 20 equal to 30. Now, 0.4 plus 0.6 equal to 1. But both of them, they have a Q. Now, divided by 1, so our Q equal to 30. If you want to get P, is very easy. Means take that Q you got 30 and replace in here. And then see what the value of P. Take this Q also to place here. And then you're going to get the value of P. Now, let's replace and see. Everything else stay the same, but we're only going to place there. So we know our Q equal to 30, right? We have already confirmed, we got it. How are we going to get P? Okay, P equal to 50 minus 0.6. In the position of Q here, I'm going to replace with this value, which I got equal to 30. Same here. In the position of Q, I'm going to put 30. Now, let's see what is going to give us, which P we're going to get. Okay, so I'm going to say 50 is 50. Minus 0.6 bracket 30. 32. 32. Oh, so P equal 32. Oh, even if I could have used the next one, which says 20 plus 0.4 Q. 20 plus 0.4 Q. So I could have said 20 plus 0.4 bracket Q. What is a Q? Q 30. So we expect you must get 32 just like the previous one. The same thing. So we know now our P. So if our Q equal to 30, but when you plug in here in the position of QQ, we know P is going to give us the same P equal to 32. And we see P of D equal to P of S because of the equilibrium. So for that case, our Q equal to 30 and a P equal to 32. This is option number 1 is the right answer. This is not, this is not, this is not. You can check carefully. So with that being said, man, you see now how we do. Huh? Let me do this. Let me show you some. Let me show you some. Maybe you can understand. Listen. Do not forget to go and click the link below. You see what we do for the community. We have a giving back program, giving back for the community, homeless and people disadvantaged, as far as knowledge, so they can stand on their own 2 feet. Follow me on Instagram, same name, Mntwana _about. And if you want to see how I dance, hey, look, don't judge me much. But I go to my TikTok, Mntwana _about. Today I just do my dance a little bit. Hey. Yeah, you can just go and see how I dance, my friend. My dance is not good though, but hey, just go and check it out. Thanks a lot for that to say. I'll see you soon for the next question. Peace and